Hi, welcome to Learn 150 Essential Chinese Characters Lesson 1. I'm your instructor, Monica. So in this lesson, we will talk about the concept of strokes, in which we will go into further details about two simple strokes. So let's imagine we want to build a house. What do we need first? Of course, we need to have an image of the house, either a blueprint or just ideas. And then we collect the material, different parts such as door, window, etc. After that, following the previous structure or principle, we will build a stabilized house. Well, we might need the guidance from a professional. So, in this process, image, material, and structures are the three important elements. Well, now let's write a Chinese character. It's not as a big project as the house, but the principle is the same. First, we need to have the image of the character, and then we need to have materials. In this case, the material is called strokes. To write a proper character, certain structure needs to be followed, and they're called stroke order, which explains how to write a character step by step. No matter how complicated a Chinese character looks like, they are all composed of basic strokes. Take this character as an example. It has 54 strokes. 54. That's crazy. And actually, this character didn't exist. It is newly created, which means a type of noodle, and pronounced as biang. So, what are the basic strokes and how many are there? So, there are 6 basic strokes. There are the horizontal stroke, heng, vertical stroke, shu, the left falling stroke, pie, and right falling stroke, na, the dot, dian, the rising stroke, ti. You can memorize them as pairs, so there are 3 pairs of basic strokes. And others are derived strokes. There are about 30 to 33 of them. In this lesson, we will look at 2 basic strokes, horizontal and vertical strokes. So a horizontal stroke is written from left to right. It's called heng. Okay, let's make some drawings, shall we? So, is heng a character? Yes, it is. It pronounces yi. It means number 1. Now, let's add a second, a bit longer heng below it. What does it mean? It means 2. It pronounced as r. Okay, now you might ask, it looks easy. Can I add another heng under r and it means number 3? Exactly, you're right. But unfortunately, number 4 is not 4 strokes piling together. But the good news is that we have already learned 3 characters. 1, 2, 3. E, R, san. Not bad, right? Okay, let's learn another stroke, vertical stroke, which is called shu. Shu as an individual stroke, it doesn't have meaning, but if we simply put heng and shu together like a cross, it becomes a character. It means number 10. So whenever you see a Chinese cross 2 index fingers, it doesn't mean something bad. It just symbolizes the character number 10. Interesting, right? This is the writing order of character number 10. Heng and shu. Okay, now let's look at another example of a character that contains heng and shu. It's pronounced as gong, gong. This character means to or work. So as we mentioned earlier, Chinese is a pictographic language, Gong looks like a shape of an ox. It means to work. It makes sense, right? People use ox to work in the past. Okay, now let's look at another character that contains heng and shu. Pronounced as Wang. Wang. So Wang has a similar shape as Gong but has one more heng in the middle, which represents an ox handle. So in ancient China, people use ox to fight. Therefore, an ox with a handle represents power, authority. Cool, right? Okay, time to review. In this lesson, we learned the concept of strokes, the two basic strokes, heng and shu. Yes, we also learned characters. Do you remember them? We learned 1、2、3、10、公、王。 1, 2, 3, 10, work or tool, and kin or power. Do you remember them? I hope so. In the next lesson, we will look at the stroke order. Thanks for watching.